Bentrovati amici dell'orrore! Ed eccoci arrivati alla terza e ultima puntata dell'intervista che abbiamo avuto con Andrew Gover. Andrew, do you have any upcoming projects we can look for round two?
Yeah, I've got actually this last year was pretty active on some fun things. Now that we came out of kind of everything shutting down for a couple of years. And you may or may not know, but I had to take a little bit more kind of it was a weird time in the summer of 2001 because I actually had a massive heart attack in July. And so I had to deal with that for a little bit and get things back in order and make sure I was, healthy and okay to, continue to go out there and run around everywhere. And I did. So I'm feeling much better about that. So I was able to, jump into projects and answer some requests. And a couple of those things are genre related. There's a filmmaker friend of mine or he's a friend now, but he contacted me out of Dallas. His name is David Ryan, and they were shooting a local kind of really fun, campy demon movie called Retro Freaks. And they did a campaign to fundraise to make that. And they asked me if I would come in and do a couple scenes in that movie. And I did. And it was finished a little while ago, and it's festivaling around right now. So eventually everybody can catch a feature called Retro Freaks, which is a fun little local thing, which I love supporting, new and local filmmakers if I can. And then another example of that is a movie called The Demons Within, which I believe is just getting completed now. And we shot that out of Ohio. Another case of, a small production team that asked, if I would be a part of their film. And we got Ryan Lambert involved in that one as well. So we both play Catholic priests in this demon possession movie, which was shot in a small town in Ohio. Which we just had a blast, doing something like that. Because I love the range of filmmaking that you can do. Whether you can do big studio movies, something like the Monster Squad or other stuff that we've all worked on, or big giant TV shows. But when you get to be able to bring something from the other side as your experience or your face or your name and help out a first time or second time filmmaker or a producer or a writer, that is just starting out or trying to make their passion projects. I enjoy doing stuff like that because I think not enough people get involved in things like that. And if I can add something to a production just by coming in and being me, then I'm all for it. So those were a couple of examples of last year. I got to work on some cool projects, and hopefully I added something positive to their, to their experience. So The Demons Within and Retro Freaks, if you search on that, you may be able to see those very soon.
We know that you are also producer of the documentary about Monster Squad, which is called Wolfman Got Nuts. Do you want to talk a little bit about this?
Yeah, I'd love to. That was not only was I producer on it, that's actually my last. I directed it and worked on it with a great group of people led by who's now one of my best friends and teammates, Henry McComas. And this was something that turned out so much bigger, so much better than I could have possibly imagined because of the work that the production team put into it, led by Henry. It was an idea coming into the 30th anniversary year that I had after hearing all these amazing stories of these Monster Squad fans of what this movie meant to them, from their childhood or from whenever they saw it, and how this movie impacted their lives and connected with them and never stopped. And I think at the very beginning of the Monster Squad kind of resurgence, we didn't really listen to these stories as well as we did later. And I started to realize that this movie had a giant impact on a lot of people. And so I thought those stories were a story. And I thought it would be something fun to put together a small documentary to just celebrate the fans of this movie, which is the only reason that we are talking about this movie that bombed at the box office in 1987. And it's because the fans kept it alive for 20 years. And then they finally got their DVD. And then it had this resurgence for another 2, 3, 4 years. We thought it was going to end very quickly, and it hasn't stopped. It's been since 2006, and it's still going. And we're talking about it right now. And so, long story short, I thought a documentary would be a great kind of thing to try to put together for the 30th anniversary year. And it ended up, like I said, with my production team at Pilgrim Media Group and led by Henry McComas and Wes Caldwell. And we had a small group of awesome people that jumped on this project, and we worked our butts off for about a year and put together what I think is a really, really good documentary called Wolfman's Got Nards. And really what it is it's sort of a conversation about how something like a film can connect with somebody and change their life or affect their life for the good. It's also something of a love letter to fans and to fandom in general. It's it's kind of an interrogation of fandom in and of itself, but also a sort of a turnaround and a thank you to Monster Squad fans in particular, that they were the ones that kept this movie alive for so long. And then it blew up worldwide again, which we all thought it should have blown up worldwide like that when it came out, and it did not, for a number of different reasons. And we talk about that as well. Okay. But if you get a chance to see the documentary, I appreciate it because, an awesome group of people put a lot of work into it. And I'm very, very pleased at the way that it came out because I think we knocked it out of the park.
Oh, okay. The documentary has been released only in America. Do you know if there is the possibility to it arrives also in Italy?
Yes, actually, it's just starting to get released internationally after about 2 years. And I know it has, I should have researched a little bit if we have an Italian deal currently, but our international sales agent, which is Raven Banner, we can check with them. But I know a product actually just got released in Germany, which people are ordering. And it's actually a new disc release of Monster Squad itself, and then as a separate disc, the documentary is a second feature on it as well. So that's the current international product that I am aware of that just dropped about 2 weeks ago. And you can look it up. It's you can look it on my Twitter or at the Squad Doc on Instagram and on Twitter. You can find some information there. I know that's the one product that's available now. I know in Spain and in the UK, there's something that's supposed to be coming out as soon as it does. I just don't have the information. Okay. And hopefully something in Italy proper itself will actually come out as well. And if not, whoever in Italy wants to put it out, they can call Raven Banner and, and make that deal. So, but I think something's in the works. So hopefully we'll have an update for you.
Andrea, will you find use in Italy?
Have you plans to come to Italy?
Oh, I would love to. I just need an invitation. Hint, hint. Someone bring me to Italy. I would love to come. It's one of my destinations. I'm a history buff, and I'm an art fan, and I'm a food fan. So I would love to.
Have you ever been?
I've never been to Italy. It's like I said, it's on my list to go, and hopefully very, very soon. So. For certainly, if something happens in the very near future, I will definitely let you know, and we'll all get together.
It's our idea to invite you in Italy. So as soon as we can organize, we hope an event for Monster Squad. For sure, we will invite you.
Oh, absolutely. And please stay in touch. I will make sure.
Nelle prossime settimane apriremo la pagina Facebook.
Yes.
Monster Squad Italy.
We are planning to open a Monster Squad fan page Italian fan page.
Okay.
So, we will let you updated.
Yeah, absolutely. Keep me updated on that as well. But for sure, I would love to come and visit and celebrate the films and celebrate other films and hang out with you guys anytime. Just let me know.
Salutiamo Ore d'Orrore. Ciao Ore d'Orrore. Thanks again and good luck for everything, my friend.
Oh, I appreciate it. I'm glad we got to work this out together. I know we've been talking back and forth for a long time, so it's great that we finally got it done. And looking forward to the next time. Let's stay in touch for sure.
Okay, greetings from Italy. Thank you very much, Andrea.
Thank you. All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Bene, spero abbiate gradito. Ringraziamo Andrew Gover per il tempo che ha dedicato alla nostra rubrica Planeta Horror e a tutto l'intero gruppo di Ore d'Orrore. Da Master of Horror, per Ore d'Orrore è tutto. Ora prendo il mio amuleto e vado anch'io a aprire un buco nel bimbo.
Nel limbo, stupido!